Hi, and welcome to part 4 of the Blueprint to Agency Lead Generation. My name is Clifford Almeida, and I'm the founder of MyWeb Audit. Our platform helps agencies generate more leads and close more deals. In previous videos in this series, we've talked about the perception versus reality that leads aren't hard to find, and lead generation shouldn't be a problem for your agency because you can use platforms like Google and LinkedIn and Facebook and Yelp, for example, to generate hundreds of leads that require your services. The challenge is not lead generation. It's the fact that when you do lead generation, you need to position yourself as the solution to your ideal customers' expensive problems, their desired outcomes, right? So in one of the other videos, we talked about the foundation of wildly successful lead generation campaigns, where we spoke specifically about the importance of identifying your ideal customer persona. It's much more effective when you have laser-like targeting for your lead generation campaign so that your messaging connects directly with the person that you're trying to reach to, whether that's a Facebook ad, a LinkedIn outreach message, a blog post. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's really important to identify your customer persona. In part 3 of our video series, we talked about identifying the desired outcomes or expensive problems for these ideal customers you defined in the second video of this series. In this part 4 video, we're going to be discussing the importance and how you can leverage your brand assets, especially your website, your social media profiles, and your ad campaigns to ensure that you're building authority, establishing trust, and your expertise in solving these expensive problems for a specific customer persona. All right, so here are one or two examples, or 2 or 3 examples of websites here in Phoenix. Our agency is located here in Phoenix, so I figured I would find 1 or 2 companies that are doing advertising and kind of cover their homepage. Whether it's their homepage or their social media, LinkedIn profiles, or their ads, it's really important that you don't just say you do website design kind of like this, or this company here. Both of them do great work. They have beautiful websites, but it's very hard for them to establish trust and build authority and establish the expertise with copy and design like this. So here is another company that targets specifically the automotive industry, whether it's car dealerships or auto mechanic shops. It doesn't matter. They specifically have designs that and messaging that says, hey, look, we help the automotive industry, contact us today. So what I'm going to now show you is a couple of websites. One of them includes our website redesign for our agency, where we specifically are able to talk about the results we deliver, why companies should trust us, and why we've solved problems just like the ones they have, and that we can do the same thing for them. Right? So here, with this design, we're able to establish some expertise and authority for visitors who come to our site, and then build that trust so that we can get them to engage with us once they've identified that we can solve their problem. So our messaging here talks a little bit about who we are and that we do more than just build beautiful websites. We're a results-driven company. And then we talk about some examples about 300% increase in business growth, lead generation being doubled by leveraging our digital marketing services, as well as ensuring that any company that works with us gets return on investment. And what would it look like to get something like 1,500% return on investment when you work with us? We also are able to build more trust and authority by talking about the companies we've partnered with, like Google, and that we have amazing reviews. We are one of the best reviewed companies in Arizona, in Phoenix. Phoenix is the 5th largest city in the country. So being able to leverage reviews and case studies are going to help you build authority again, establish your expertise, and build trust in the fact that a company that doesn't know who you are and they see these type of things, they're going to say, hey, well, look, I kind of need this solved in my business, or this is the desired outcome I want. This company has done it time and time again. They can do it for me, versus, hey, we do website design, or running an ad that says we would love to offer you a website audit, without building any sort of proof or authority that you should be trusted to solve that problem for them, right? Here is a list of companies that we then position on our website to say, hey, look, these companies have trusted us. We've generated results for them. So should you. And for the most part, some of these are going to be national brands where companies will automatically know who they are, and then others are small mom and pop businesses. But the point is, no matter who comes to our site, we're able to establish that expertise and trust, whether we do Facebook ads or LinkedIn messaging, or we drive people to our website through Google ads. We want to make sure that our messaging builds trust, authority, and expertise. Here is a friend's website of mine who's out of Denver. Her name's Erin. And again, you can see here in their messaging, they talk about why you want to hire them, because they deliver results. And then they again list a few companies that they work with. All within a matter of a few seconds, you can identify that they not only offer the service you need, but they actually deliver the results that you want. Here again, we go back to the company that was focusing in the automotive industry. I am now going to specifically talk about what it looks like to serve a specific niche and what a highly authoritative website would look like, right? So here again, we take a look at this, and now you see my friend Dev here. His website talks about generating demos for SaaS companies and the type of results, again, that he's generated in just a matter of months. He's helped a company generate 324% increase in demos. If you had a SaaS, you would be really interested in knowing how, because you'd want to do that, right? And so you're willing to trade your email in return for that case study. And again, he then reinforces that trust by listing the different companies like ClickFunnels that he's worked for. Right here is another company called Conversion Whale. They focus specifically with companies that are in the dental space. So if you're a dentist, then you would want to work with them. And not only do they tell you that, but they tell you specifically, again, a ton of results that they have generated. So no matter what, I'm guessing, unless you've started your agency last month, you probably have companies that you've worked with and you've generated some sort of result. That could be automation so that you've saved them time. It could be ultimately building a website to increase their visibility online, improve their SEO to generate more traffic, which has then led to more calls and leads and customers and revenue, right? So no matter what it is, you want to make sure that you position your brand as the solution to an expensive problem for an ideal customer. So if you're using a LinkedIn ad, Facebook ad, you're building some content marketing in place, or you're just leveraging your website for lead generation, it's really, really important that you can speak to a specific audience. You're able to identify their expensive problem or desired outcome and show them maybe one or two or more examples through case studies or testimonials or reviews that you've done this before and you can do it again for them. Case studies are really, really helpful if you don't have them on your agency site and you have some information. I highly recommend you leverage that on your website. You leverage that in your Facebook ads. You leverage that in your copy for outreach, whether it's cold email or LinkedIn. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you found this video to be beneficial. If you'd like to join our group that focuses around topics related to lead generation and sales for web agencies, please visit us on Facebook and join our group. And in our next video, I'll be focusing on the different type of content you should use in the different stages of your lead generation that is correlated directly to the customer's buying journey. Thanks again, and have a great rest of your day. Cheers.